With the new footballing season almost upon us, every team are working around the clock to tidy up their businesses. For some, it's been good. For others, it's been a case of so near and yet so far. My name is Oluwadamilaria and I welcome you to this channel. Here, we talk about trending football news, controversies, debates, and gossips. We talk about everything football. We dissect it, we analyze it to our own taste. And you also can be part of the discussion by giving us your opinion in the comment section. And if you are seeing this video for the first time, please like and subscribe. So today we are going to be talking about Chelsea and the issue surrounding Erling Haaland. Good. Borussia Dortmund is a selling club. They are a selling club, no doubt about that. They sold Jadon Sancho already this season to Manchester United, and they've made it clear that they are not going to sell Erling Haaland this season. And Chelsea are desperately keen to get Erling Haaland. They let Olivier Giroud go. Olivier Giroud, if you look at him, is, let me say, probably the most underrated striker of the past 6-7 years. Very underrated. He's a World Cup winner, a Champions League winner now, Europa League winner, won numerous FA Cups with Arsenal, and I think he won one with Chelsea too, if I'm very right. But the thing is, letting Olivier Giroud go shows that they actually want to bring in another striker. Yes, it's obvious. Thomas Tuchel doesn't actually have the belief and confidence in Tammy Abraham. So now it's left with just Timo Werner. Timo Werner, no doubt about his quality. I personally like him. He's a very, very good striker. He did very well with RB Leipzig, which is why Chelsea paid that amount of money to bring him to Stamford Bridge. But at times, we bring players from overseas and they get to the Premier League and they get into new culture, new tradition, new way of playing, new style, new everything. Premier League is not like the German League, with all due respect to the Bundesliga. But the intensity of the Premier League is on another level. No, we all know that. He hasn't been able to replicate the same form he had at RB Leipzig at Chelsea. So I think for Chelsea now, it's going to be get Haaland and we are ready to win everything. And yes, you won't blame them for thinking that way. Under Thomas Tuchel, since he took over from Frank Lampard, they won the Champions League. They got to the final of the FA Cup. And you would think that if they get, let's say, a 35 goal a season striker, they have every chance of winning everything in front of them. The Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carling Cup, the Champions League again. And yes, they can do that with the style of play that's been implemented by Thomas Tuchel and the way the players are responding to it. You should know that they should believe that they are ready to win everything available. But now, Borussia Dortmund are frustrating them. Dortmund have said, their chairman, Watzke, has come out to say that they are not ready to sell Erling Haaland. And if, and only if, mark my words, if they will sell Haaland, it must be an astronomical fee. Nothing less than £170 million. Now Chelsea are proposing a deal for £130 million. And now they said they are not coming to the table. That was exactly what they did to United last summer. When they said they are not selling and United were ready to buy, they said, okay, if you want to buy, this is the buyer's clause. Nothing. We start the discussion from that point. That won't necessarily mean that will be the agreed amount, but that is where we are starting the negotiations. And United were going in then with £90 million. They didn't turn up. And now they've done the same thing to Chelsea. But the main issue here is that let's look at the options available for Chelsea. Are they going to stick with Timo Werner? Do you think Timo Werner will turn up this season and get Chelsea, let's say, 25 goals in no competition this season? Can he do that? I think last season in the Premier League, he got just 6 goals and 4 in the Champions League. Erling Haaland got 10 goals in the Champions League alone last season. That is just the total number of goals Timo Werner got in the Premier League and in the Champions League altogether. And Erling Haaland got that in the Champions League alone. That shows you why Chelsea are actually interested in getting the guy. But for me, I think there are other options available for Chelsea, because it would be disastrous for them going into the season without a new striker. Timo Werner with Olivier Giroud behind him, knowing that he's being challenged for that top spot with Olivier Giroud, he's still not turning up properly. The main reason why a striker is on the pitch is to score goals, not just making assists. Score goals, stick the ball in the back of the net. But he's not actually doing that very, very well. Now, when he knows that he has no competition, how relaxed do you think he will feel? Well, that actually depends on the player's mentality, though. He might actually turn up this season, because most players, when they come from overseas, they take a year or two to adapt. But I still think he did very well last season. Average, fine. Yes, no doubt. But how well does Chelsea need a striker this season? And which options are available for them? Arsenal, they are not in the Champions League, they are not in the Europa League. And there's a certain player there, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who has played under Thomas Tuchel before. I think Chelsea won't need to break the bank to get Aubameyang from Arsenal. And I think the moment Chelsea shows interest in Aubameyang, knowing that he's going back to Chelsea to meet his former boss in Thomas Tuchel, I think Aubameyang will be ready to leave Arsenal immediately. He won't think about it twice. I believe he won't think about it twice. Forget the fact that they made him captain. He wants to win things. That is the reason why he's playing. Not just because of the money. He wants to, at the end of his career, he wants to be able to show his kids that as a player, I want this and I want that. And with the moment Chelsea shows an interest in Aubameyang, I think he'll be ready to leave Chelsea ASAP. Good. And another option for me is another player from overseas, on receiver of Eintracht Frankfurt, the Portuguese player, the Portuguese striker. He has done very well for himself. When he was at AC Milan, well, he didn't do quite well. But in Germany now, he has done fantastically well for Eintracht Frankfurt, and he scored loads and loads of goals. If not for Cristiano, I think he would have been starting for Portugal. He could just conclude the Euros this summer. Yes, he should be starting, but you know, when you have Cristiano, every other player will just follow behind. So if Chelsea can get either Aubameyang or, let's say, and receiver of Eintracht Frankfurt, we all know Harry Kane wants to leave Tottenham Hotspur, but trying to get Harry Kane for Chelsea will be no different to getting Erling Haaland. It will be no different to getting Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland, the situation is the situation for getting him is complicated with Dortmund. The same thing will go for Harry Kane and Tottenham. Everybody knows that Daniel Levy is a tough negotiator. The only thing that I believe will make Harry Kane leave Tottenham is if he formally and officially hands in a transfer request. Then I think there is a chance for him to leave Tottenham. But without that, I think Daniel Levy will stick to his man. So Chelsea will not do themselves any good trying to pursue Harry Kane or Erling Haaland. I think the available options for them on receiver and Aubameyang. But personally, I think Aubameyang will do them just fine. He's been in the Premier League for some years. He knows Thomas Tuchel. He knows the demands of Thomas Tuchel. And I think he will fit right well in that team. Not forgetting the fact that both Arsenal and Chelsea are in London. But those are my opinions though. Let me know what you think in the comment section and see you soon. Please don't forget to like and follow. Bye. Ciao.